Hello everyone, today I will be making a guide on this game, War Rising. And this guide is specific for the co-op section. So if you come here, this is the main page, and if you move over here to explore, you will be able to see the co-op option that is on top. So if you click on it, this co-op will link you to this screen where you can see if you get higher rate, then you will get higher reward. This co-op mini game is basically a tower defense where you have yourself and another partner putting towers or characters to kill monsters, and if they are not killed within if there are too many monsters on the field, or they are not killed within a certain time frame, then you lose. And here at the bottom are some of the possible rewards, and the top is the boss. The middle section is also about the boss, but these boss are optional boss, meaning that you can choose to spawn them, to kill them, but it doesn't affect your death. And at the bottoms are some of the monsters, the normal type of monsters that move around. And here are some of the characters that you can use inside the co-op. So not all characters are present. Most of these characters are standard characters, meaning that as a free-to-play, you will be able to obtain usually at least one of them. And below are on some of the common characters that shown here. So you can see that these characters, like this one, is level 7. That is beyond the extreme, and even when I do not have the character physically, say I have this one, because I have leveled up the character before to level 7 before, it will take it as the max level, and if you destroy the level 7 character, you will still have this level 7 in this co-op. So you don't have to be afraid of using this as a fusion to remove the level 7 characters. It will be recorded here as your highest level possible to use in co-op. So here the followers, how to get these followers is you can go to this page here, and you see on top is troop, on the right is follower. So these are the followers. You can click on combine to level them up. There is some reward here, but it's like almost a year, and now it's 100 over days. These followers are additional support that help you during your co-op section. They will attack the monsters. And you can increase their states by using this building, the follower camp. Okay, so now I will just explain some of the characters that I will use in co-op. So this character is an AoE character. I do not use it personally. This character is an AoE character as well, but it reduces the enemy's movement speed. This one, even though it says there's a attack buff, you can click on this skill here to see what it does. So on top is what it usually does, and then at the bottom is what it does in co-op. So in co-op it deals damage to the target and stun them. This is also another character I have not fully understand and I will use. And this is a character that doesn't appear in the game of co-op. This character is one that I highly recommend getting. This is for small target AoE, but it is not very good on bosses. And this is for single target, so this character is quite good for boss. And if you can get to level 6, you will have a lot higher damage, and you can go much further away. This is also AoE. So some of these characters are characters that you can use, but I have not fully understand or create a strategy to use all of them. I'll only be focusing on those that I have used before. To reach high level, which is basically this character, this one, this one, this one, sometimes this one, and this character. So this character is usually what I like best as a starter, because it's you don't have to control much. It's very usual beginner friendly. It has a passive skill that when the monsters are low HP, it will hit very high damage. So even if your character is very low, usually when you're starting off, your character is like level 1 instead of 3, then this character is really a good character to start off with. So sometimes people use this character. This one is for this one synergize with characters that use active skill. So this one previously I mentioned, it used a passive, whereas if you say you use this character, you can see that there's this green color box here that says 20 per attack. So this one uses mana, uses energy. Okay, so along the game I just show you which character I spawn, and yeah, it will naturally I give you an example of which one you might want to use in the future as well. So coming here, you have two options. You can either go here to have a more dedicated team, or have a more dedicated partner, or you can just click on the middle button, which is match. Each will cost about 6 green energy. This green energy is shared with your adventure, so try to do a balance before you start co-op. And sometimes you will see quests that ask you to do some co-op, which I have already completed. So you can click here, you can click join the team. This is the code, so you can enter the code here. You can play your friend. This is how you generate the code. So you just type OPMGX, and then you will be able to join your friend team. And another way is you can add people. So say you come here, you can add people first, and once they join your friend list, over here they can share with you the co-op, which you can come here, you can invite people to join you in our defense battle. And you can also join your clan and invite your clan members as well. But usually this feels like spamming, so I will not do this inviting of everyone unless it's a specific person that I know. And you can also go here, you can share to your clan chat, which I don't advise. Usually I will share here, and people will join, and this is how to leave. So if you go here, you click on channel, click on more channel, you can click on co-op channel, and then you can click on subscribe. So then you can see the channel in your list. So now you have co-op channel in the list, and then you can join people. So usually it feels quite fast because there's a lot of people in this channel joining. Okay. And of course you can have a chat before, like something like this. If you have a strategy to discuss beforehand, you can do this chat. But usually we go inside the game and then we see how they play before we discuss strategy. For this, I will just show you how I do my own defense. I'm using this middle one, which is joining random. Sometimes it might be a human, but I have noticed that there are AIs as well. So depending on the name, you can see. Yeah. Okay, so I think this is a new player, so it looks like a real player. First thing I will do is increase this recruit charge. This recruit charge shows you common, rare, epics, and legendary. So by increasing it, you increase your chance of good rarity. I will usually spawn one soldier because my friend already have enough soldiers. So you can click on this, and you can. These are optional boss, so you can choose not to do it, and even if you don't kill it, it will not have much implication. But if you spawn it too often, sometimes it might be the reason why your round end. So this time I'm playing real. Sometimes it will be a dice, which is much better. So here is the Angel Endeavor. If you pick the same card, then you will go move. Then you will be like you can see here there is different or same. So you and your partner have to choose accordingly to get the character. So this now that was a failed attempt, and so we did not get the character. Then here is the gold mine. So we have two currency. We have the silver coin, and we have the gold. Both are important. The gold is for the late game, and the silver is for the early game. But what is crucial here is that because it's spin, we will make use of the silver coin all the way to the end. If it's dice, then we will just use the gold coin only. So here I will start with level 1. I will let it go. Sometimes people will go to 5, but I don't recommend things too high because there's no point. What we want is to go to the end game. So now I'm waiting, and when you reach here, the gold mine will level up to the next level, which is a shorter time. Then I will upgrade it. So usually I can do 1, I can do 4, 5. So I do 5 here, and I'm upgrade this to increase the recruit charge. Then because it's a boss, so I start spawning more characters to fight it. If you kill the boss early, it will give bonus points. Once the boss reach around this area and beyond, the bonus points will vanish. So you try to kill it before the boss turn at the bottom right corner U-turn curve. So some of the key so here you can see some of the statistics. You can see how you fare, what level your partner has level up. I think this is quite useful when you're starting off to understand how people level things. But if from this video I will just show you what I will do. And these are the characters your me that I have, and these are the characters that my partner have. So you can see that he's a total beginner because all the levels are 1 and he doesn't have any great rarity unit. Usually I will pick the lowest one and give people the highest one because as a beginner they tend to pick the better option. There's also the chat option, so you can type anything and tell him what to pick. But as a beginner, I think it's quite hard to explain to him. So maybe later I'll show you I'll show you around with someone who's more experienced. Then you can see that our options are more standardized rather than random. So first thing you want to do is to upgrade the recruit charge to max while defending the wave. You do not want the wave to go above 70. You can see now it's at 12/90 on top. Like the number of monsters on the field. Once you reach 90, you will use the game immediately. So I'm looking at this number here continuously to make sure that it doesn't go above 70. If it goes above 70, I will start spamming heroes to defend the wave as soon as possible, and I will try to move them like this to avoid the boss, because I do not want the number to go above. For the boss, it's about timer, but for the monster, if there's a boss, it will prioritize the boss. So like you can see, it doesn't aim the monsters around, and this is quite dangerous for this 90/90 limit. So now I have mixed the recruit charge, meaning that for every time I click on this middle recruit button, I will have the highest probability of having the highest character, and this will really, yeah, you can see. Okay, so they have different rarity. So this is common, this is this is normal. I'm not sure what's why you call this. And then we have epic, and let me find it. Where is it? Here. So yeah, common, rare, epic, and legendary. And after legendary is mythical. So if you want to win this game, you want to have a lot of mythical units on the field. So usually I will go with mage. Mage, you have a range attack, meaning you can still here and you can still shoot, which is very good if you got tower defense. But I'm pretty sure the beginner will choose the higher level, so I will choose this card. Yeah, so it's quite random when you're playing with this feature. So this one is when the monsters are low HP, this is very good for killing boss. This one is a buffer. So usually we will have this buffer at level 7 to have this increased range. It's quite important, especially when you have such a limited number of space to put your character. One character that have a right range of buff will really benefit the whole setup. So this is level 2 gold mine, this is level 1. I have 1, 5, I'll be doing 1, 5, and the next one will be 10. Everyone have their own methods, but I personally do 1, 5, 10, 10, and then the rest at the bottom. Sometimes I might not get to 10, so it depends on situation. Sometimes it may be 8, it might be 9, it might be 10. So now you can see the character is going to hit 70, and this means that it's about time to spawn more. So I have not reached 70, so we don't really have to explore. So I usually upgrade this one, the legendary mythical. I spend all the gold here. For this spin, I will use it only when there's not in the late game, when there's nothing much I can do already, and when I max this level. So the max level is 30. You cannot. Usually when if you hit 30 means you're already towards the end of the wave. So you can see it's 70. So now I'm spawning a lot of monsters. So here is a legendary unit. It will help to kill the wave faster, and it's an AoE. Of course, you can keep spamming characters. Maybe it's safer that way. But I'm looking at this bar here, and when it reach 70, I will spawn. So if you move to here, you can see that different monsters have weak to different elements. And if you use the right element, I will give better chance. But for my setup, I usually ignore it. Okay, so I have 1, 5, 10. Next one will be 10 after this. Whenever so at the bottom you can see I have this 3, 1, 2 upon 500. Once it hit 500, it will level up to the next goal. What we want is to slowly progress and get this balance of gold income and silver income. That's why I'm not spending silver now, because I want to use the silver to upgrade my gold mine. So at this wave 38, it's very crucial to have a mythical unit. You can see I do have a mythical unit. This is how you can get mythical unit, but usually I have 3 copies to guarantee it. So right now I have no mythical unit, and at wave 40 you really need one, especially when he's not a high level. This is quite important, so you have to get it fast. Okay, so This is a single target character that I have. Then I will upgrade this, so he will be able to kill both characters. Your level might be lower, so you might need a few more characters around to kill this boss. So as you can see, I have not spawned any boss. That's because my partner is not as strong. If your partner is strong, you can keep spamming this boss. But for now, I will not, because I do not think it's beneficial for the match as overall. Yeah. I think because he doesn't have mythical, we can probably reach until wave 63 or 73, depending on whether how many legendary he has spawned. But it will be pretty hard to move beyond that. So consistently upgrade your mythical level. Then look at this. Make sure that you're always at like good gold mining level. So now I'm 10. Yeah. Good. Okay, so you can choose any card. I'm not sure what he's going to choose. Yeah. So I move this to 10. Sometimes if your wave is struggling, you cannot use 10, then you can try 8 or 9 or 7. It all depends, but don't go beyond 10, I would say, because any higher will be quite hard in the later stage. So as you spend on a level, you can see that the gold cost is increasing, and this is why you need a really this higher gold level. Yeah, so he got 3 characters and he cannot upgrade the mythical because he doesn't have the mythical unit. You can expect that he cannot go that far in a wave. Okay, so it's wave 50. I think this is the time where I really need to put in as much soldier. So here I will choose this character. It's quite a standardized choice. Then sometimes you really need to try a lot. You can see that he does almost not much damage to the boss at all, because he doesn't have a mythical unit. So if you want to go far, best you find a person who has mythical unit. And you can see that the boss is on his side, so I really can't do anything at this timing. Yeah. So this is the reward. So you can see these are the followers, and the middle one is some XP. Okay, so now I will show you guys where to get more professional or better players to help you in this game. You can of course come here and ask your clan, but here I will just click on co-op, click on subscribe. You see the channel now. Go here. This avatar will tell you what character they have. So if their character is level 5, you'll be able to post this. So what you want are these kind of characters, fire duelists, to help you in co-op. So if you see people with this character, you're not sure what kind of mythical he has, but if you see people with this character profile, you know that he will be able to at least carry you quite far in co-op. So the choice of who you co-op with can be determined. So you can see this is a mythical character, so he most likely have good characters to carry you. Alternatively, you can go down here and you can see what's this further wave. So so of course, if you are planning to go far, would like to choose a person who has reached far before and also has a mythical unit that can do this co-op. Yeah. So just in case, yeah, I mean, if you are looking for help, then of course you want someone stronger. But okay, so here you can see the score. He's 6.6k, whereas I'm 7.2k. Means I have traveled further in the wave. This 84 is the highest overall for all time. Whereas this 7.2 is the current situation. So after a time period, the co-op will reset, but your highest record will still be there. So sometimes people will not spawn anything because they are delay or they are loading. Okay, so this time I will want to, but since he spawned 2, I have to spawn 2. Otherwise, the wave will be too much. But if some people they spawn 5, then I spawn 1. You just need a balance of characters to manage this. As always, I will use the level 1 goal because it's easier to manage, and I will skip the first boss because I do not want to destroy the run too early. So you can see your partner already spawned the first boss. So here I will check. So this is what I will usually do. I will put a bit more just in case, because when this one block you, you cannot see the map and the monster will still be moving around. So just in case, I will just put a bit more just to put more security. So I said scout, so I choose scout. But if the person doesn't choose, then I also can't do anything. Yeah. And I usually will give the highest card. So sometimes they might not know English, but if they know, then it's really helpful because you can communicate. So you can see this is on their side. I can't do much when you reach that side, but I will try my best to exist them in the middle. Here you can see I'm now 8 already, so you can see that's why I use 1 goal. It's much easier to control. If you're using like 2 goal, 3 goal, then down here, like your orientation, you might have to put like maybe 5 for the first one, second one is 3. It's just a different way of managing how your resources. So as always, I might skip this boss. It's not so critical to kill every boss. Yeah, in the end it comes down to the luck. Okay, so now I'm here. I put 5. Okay, so here I will prioritize killing this boss first. Okay, then I can spawn this. Okay, now I have 1 epic, so this boss, everything shall be smooth sailing now. Okay, so I just need to pick my strongest character to follow the boss, and he will just naturally fall. So now because I have this character, I can just he's my main boss because this is a strong character. Okay, all the while I'm going to max out this recruit charge. So for the all blue rarity or the all rare, I will choose magic, the mage, the scout, and then the flare. So this is I'm just telling people what I will choose so that people can choose accordingly. So here you can see I pick scout. Yeah, if there's mage, I will choose mage. So some people at the start, as a beginner, they will probably think that if you choose left, then the other person will choose left. I have found that it's actually randomized. So sometimes they will go by alphabetical order, but I'll go by character name. So it's very easy, very clear cut. What characters you are choosing. I personally feel like just putting the name of the character, the 3 characters, will be the best option. So now see I max. Okay, so I have not seen what my partner have. So you can see, okay. So now my partner, I can see what character he has. So I think this one, even though it is higher level, this character is stronger. This character is stronger. Sometimes you can make this. This is definitely necessary. This one, I have not really found much use in it. This one, yes. This one, no. This one, maybe. And usually I choose this character. Yeah. Okay, so I can spawn more. So now it's quite relaxed because we're waiting for the gold to increase, and we have a decent amount of money. So as usual, you just put all the gold into here. Sometimes you can upgrade your common / rare level at the start, but because I never spawned the boss, so I don't even need to invest any gold in it. But I think my partner probably did. Okay, no, he didn't. So here you can see they also 1-1, 1-1. Or I'm not so sure why they are putting their recruit level at 1 and putting their goal so high. Maybe they're doing spin, which is a much riskier option. I don't recommend it. Yeah. The only time when you can have such high goal is when this is a dice instead of spin. Otherwise, it will be really high risk. Yeah. Or sometimes you can lose your spin 10 times in a row. Okay, so as usual, I pick what I have stated before. And sometimes I just remind them again. So left is what I will prioritize first, then the middle one is the one that I will choose next, and the last one is the one that I will choose last. So why I go in this order is because this flame mage is very good against boss. But sometimes people prioritize the buffer instead of the flame mage. It depends on who you partner with. But in all, it doesn't really matter in the end because everything will be mythical and all these epic units will be vanished, except one of the orca. So now I'm about to level up. So I will go to 10. You can follow the boss here. Okay, level up the mythical level. So you can see now my character skills are mythical. I'm still leveling it up because I know that eventually I will still get mythical character. It's like more or less guaranteed. And yeah, because I have these epic units, I can keep spamming the boss. And now I know my partner is going to defend most of the ways very well. So let's let it be. So you can see I'm quite far away from 500. I can just put some, how's the HP is quite big. I'll just put here. Oh, as you spawn the monster, the gold cost increase. If you want to really be optimized, you spawn one and then you merge them first, then you spawn the second one. But here I do not find the need to optimize. Yeah. So flame mage, I said before. Some people might be very particular, but I'll be honest. Once you have mythical or most of these characters here, unless they are like this snow that is debuffing the speed, they are really like no damage at all. You can just put it aside. Yeah, they're not much damage. Okay, so now I'm leveling up. So now I'm at wave 37. At wave 30 you want a legendary, at wave 40 you want a mythical character. So right now I need to spawn a mythical character. It doesn't matter which one, you really need to spawn at least one. That is to ensure that you pass through the wave. Okay, one more legendary, I need to spawn a mythical. So I'm going slowly so that I don't overspend. This character is level 7, so I put him center again. So see, I'm slowly pushing. Yeah, quite unlucky. It's not giving me a mythical. So I got quite a lot. Okay, finally I have it. So I moved to this character. This is the passive character. I'm quite lazy to really control much. So you can see my partner has 2 mythical and I have 1. This is pretty much overkill for the wave, which is a good thing because you can feel much safer. So the order of how you put, I put ranger here, mini here, and 1 mini here, and then I put the orca here. This one will buff the whole area, and this one is the second buffer. So here, this is the second buffer that I'm going for. So it will cover the whole field. Then we have the ranger on this line here, the mini in this line here, and then I will have the assassin in this line, because assassin damage increases when the monster HP is low. So putting them at the back is one of the best place to be. Yeah. So I told him to pick higher, so he picked higher. So you can see, if you level up this up, okay, so I accidentally pressed 1 more, but it's fine. Okay, so now I already passed the gold phase, as in the purple phase. So for next one, you can decide based on which practical you have. But this is what I would do. Fire mage, air mage, ranger, assassin. So ranger, assassin. So you just pick all the rangers and then ranger, then assassin. That's how I remember. So like this one. Okay, so the goal, it's okay to spend. Sometimes I will forget what I told them to select. So you only need 1 of these buffer. Here. I pick this. This is to slow them down. Okay, now I get this. So this is the character that hit really hard when the boss HP is low. For beginner, you will want to spam this character a lot. So very helpful. And this is a character that debuff it. You can see down here, it reduces the physical resistance. Very helpful characters for the starter. But when you go higher, this character will be your favorite, because his active skill is higher damage than say all these. Yeah, you can see active skill is the blue bar that is charging up. So after when it hits full, it will hit a very high damage. So here I tend to put about 800 silver coins so that I can upgrade this level to a decent when it's max go. But it really depends on your situation now. You can see I have quite good damage control with my partner. I'm not so sure why he spawned this, but okay. As usual, he picked the higher one, hopefully. Okay, so he might be a bit AFK. So I put this to 10. Okay, so I need to save some gold in case anything happens. So you can see that now I run out of gold. And this is the... In general, you will want to have more characters on the field than higher level mythical level. Yeah. So here you might want to do some spin just to increase the number of characters on the field. Because more characters than a few is higher damage. Following the character. Okay, I spawn some more. Slowly follow the boss. So this optional boss, you don't kill it, it's fine. But since it is the only one around, I'm following it. So see second buffer, let's remove it. We only need one to cover the whole area at level 7. He couldn't kill his one, so I think we need to really hard carry this side. So you have this character, slow it down, put the ranger here, so spam this character, spam this spin. So this is the time when I use spin. So upgrade this to the boss killing character. Try to put them slow. Okay, time to spawn more monsters. So you can see that, yeah, you can kill the boss. So here, oh, I misclicked the wrong button. It's fine. The character is, well, you can say it's important, but not so essential for me, because I will get it eventually anyway. So sometimes you when your space is full like this, you have to use the exchange button. So I choose more of this mage again. You can see that my gold level is not max, but it's critical because my partner is, I don't think he's that optimized as well. So that's why I'm okay. So that's why I say I pick this ranger. So I pick ranger. I don't know whether he will remember. Okay, he doesn't remember. But if when you go to random go very high wave like 83, it's quite critical to get all these correct, unless you have level 6 or 7 characters. So remove the common. It is the cheapest to remove the common. Increase the level. Okay, now I increase the level here. I really need 2 of these fire guys. I do not spawn any more boss. This is very high wave already. So now this is high spin because I have lack of silver coin. Try to remove this character. Okay, got one more archer. Put all your mythical in front. Okay, this one is low. So you want to maximize your damage, you put all the mythical in front. If this one become mythical, I put it in front as well. So this is not, I have to use this one because it's higher damage. So yeah, follow slowly. This one I put here as to prevent the monster. Okay, now I have to bring everyone to the battle to fight the boss in the center. Okay, so he's half HP, I put all this assassin to start hitting him. This one I push it to the back, I try to help my partner with his boss. I'm not so sure whether I can kill his boss for him. I'm trying to slow down the enemy behind. Okay, I think we failed here already. I don't think he can kill, I'm not sure. But I tried already. Everything is on his side. I can't do anything down here now. So I try to remove this so that I can got space for so I got space for this pick choice. If your space is full, pick choice will not give you anything. Okay, so as usual I pick assassin again. As in the archer again. Archer then assassin. Yeah. Try to put AoE. Oh, did I misclick on the boss? Yeah, usually you don't spawn boss here. So now I'm going to... Okay, I don't want this Osa. So now I have my standard two flame. Try to remove the character. Yeah, I make a mistake by spawning this boss. should never spawn boss and the later wave. I think it's because the thing was blocking my path, so I just respawn it. But usually when you're doing dice, spawning this boss is fine even at this wave. So here you really want at 80, you really want to have a max level. We cannot do it. So now I'm going to focus on killing the boss, the monster instead. So we cannot kill this one. I definitely know we cannot kill it. So I'm going to focus on the monsters that's moving around so that I can go as far as possible in the wave. I do not have max level. I don't think he has max level. We are nowhere near killing the boss. Yeah, oh, he has max level. Okay, maybe he got charged. But I don't think so. It's really hard to kill this boss. You need, because this is not the normal boss. The previous boss is weak to fire. This boss is not weak to fire. So I just avoid it altogether. Okay, so here maybe, I don't know, this to kill AoE. Yeah. So that's how you get to 83, and if you can survive long enough, you'll get 84. So to get 85, you will need to team up with someone much stronger. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's the most of it. Yeah, that's the end of this guide, and there's two examples of how I have select characters in co-op. If you are at lower level, you can expect your wave to be about 44 to 673, which is reasonable because lack of mythical unit. Yeah. Okay, so this is the end. Thank you.